Single replacement reaction is kind of like someone stealing someone's date. So take for example here, BC is a compound, boy and girl going out on a date, at the movies in line, and A walks in. A comes and kicks B out of the relationship. Now B is all alone and A and C are dating. That's an aggressive move, but in the chemical world, if A is stronger than B, then A will do that. They'll swap out. And that's what a single replacement is called. If you take pure solid magnesium, mix it with hydrochloric acid, the magnesium will come in and kick out the hydrogen. So now hydrogen's all by itself, and magnesium forms a compound with chlorine. So magnesium and chlorine are now on their date, and hydrogen's all alone. That's what a single replacement reaction is. By the way, when you burn pure magnesium, it gives us a really bright light, and actually ultraviolet light as well. So something that we used to use magnesium for was old flashes on cameras, believe it or not. But this is called a single replacement reaction. Make sure you can identify it. Last but not least is the double replacement reaction. That is when two compounds are presented near each other and two of the ions switch out. For example, A and C might switch out, so now they swap their dates. And that's exactly what we say about double replacement, sometimes abbreviated DR. Double replacement is like switching dates. An example of that would be neutralization, which means a base and an acid mixed together. Both are compounds, but if you noticed, hydrogen and sodium switch, so now sodium and chlorine are together, and hydrogen and OH, which is called hydroxide, are put together. Another way to write that, as you know, is H2O. That's water. Believe it or not, if you mix something like drain cleaner, which is a strong base, and hydrochloric acid, which is a strong acid, they actually cancel out and neutralize to become just regular old salt, which is dissolved in water, plus the water itself. That's why we call it neutralization. It's no longer a strong acid or strong base. They cancel each other out. So just to recap, synthesis was two separate, or maybe three or four, but in the end you end up with one product. For decomposition, you start with one product and end up with pieces because it breaks down. For combustion, even though there's other types of combustion, we're focusing on combustion of hydrocarbons. When it mixes with oxygen, it always forms carbon dioxide and water. Single replacement reaction, we said it was like a couple on a date and someone comes and steals their date. Now the new couple is formed and this poor guy that was on his date is now all by himself. I think Celine Dion wrote a song about that. And double replacement reaction is the last one. You have two compounds set up and two of the ions switch. In this case, A and B switched, so now A is with Y and B is with X. It is a big date swap. That is a double replacement reaction. Those are the 5 chemical reactions that I need you to identify when you see imbalanced equations. There are far more in this world, but that is a good basic foundation for some of the beginning types of reactions. Thanks for watching. Best of luck.